Hi, my name is Robin Howie. I'm an independent designer based in London. I work across design and communications and design and experiences, and I have a particular interest in how emerging technologies can create new relationships between the two. In the studio, I'm always preoccupied with the idea of cities. And I think why that is because they just amaze me. They're like these living and breathing organisms that their meaning seems to be shaped by the people that live in them in that space and that certain time. And they have this enormous potential for different platforms of communication and experiences and encounters. And I find kind of working in that area incredibly exciting. But recently, instead of thinking about cities as being these kind of massive concrete jungles, I've been thinking really specifically about a certain area, a certain postcode, thinking about communities and neighbourhoods, but in terms of kind of really localised areas. And I've been thinking really specifically about what hyperlocal services could make those communities better, or come together better.
Kiosk is a project to redesign the newsstand, starting with what the service offers. Kiosk aims to give communities their voice back by creating a new tool for interaction with neighbours you might otherwise not meet. Through a mobile application, you can browse and reserve titles on the go. It's a social platform aimed at sharing what you read with your local community. This happens through Kiosk's physical presence at the newsstand and through buying newspapers and magazines at the kiosk. Kiosk's app makes contactless payments, which means it can simultaneously share online with your neighbourhood what you're reading. Kiosk is perfect for chance encounters that might arise from publicly sharing your purchases at the kiosk via Twitter. Alongside this are kiosk feeds. You can easily configure Kiosk to be your own tailored hyperlocal news source. You can receive news based on your own community interests and your friends' nearby activity. You might configure your feeds to know who's checked in nearby, to hear the latest news on your doorstep. Kiosk could also be used to rally and empower the community on local issues or act as an outlet for a local authority or a news provider. With its feeds, Kiosk is its own platform for hyperlocal media. When a transaction is made at the newsstand, your kiosk feeds are transferred onto a printed kiosk paper, a digest of your community's latest news.